Welcome, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, ready to bring you all the action along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, they've got LeBron James. Paul George is out there with Anthony. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Wade in at the 2 spot. The West All-Stars on D. It's a three-point game. Irving kicks to George. Uncovered. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Curry, wide open, knocks down the three ball. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Irving passes to Anthony. Good on the shot.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Now here's Curry. And Durant, here we go. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got his first 2 points.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Paul for 3, and he gets the bucket.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Here's James. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Wade outside. Second chance shot, and Anthony with the lay-in.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Durant, wide open, he fires. Sinks the triple. Durant's got 5 points so far.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Irving dishes to Wade. From downtown. No good from Irving. West All-Stars off to a quick start here. 6-point lead, and the foul on Dwayne Wade. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Durant. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. That's 7 points for Kevin Durant.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Now, here is Irving. Knocked away. Howard with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Curry. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know of any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
Outside Irving to stop the run, and he gets the bucket. Irving's got 5 now. Here comes Stephen Curry. He has 5. From deep three-point range, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
His shot is looking really good here in the first.
Sure is, Clark, and he's nailing everything. 5 for 5 already.
Now, here is George. Here's Wade. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
LeBron against Paul. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
Anthony's shot is off.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
Lillard with it. Now Anthony defending. Fade away. Lillard misses.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just planks the open jumper.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, he'll get the dunk or the foul.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
LeBron up top, defended by Paul. Really left alone that time. And that's now 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and the shot is good.
The defense has done very little to slow him down so far.
And here's the East, down by 15. The drive by James, and he slams it one-handed.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch. And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Now here's Wade. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Curry with it. From deep. Count that one. Curry's got 8.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
James, no good.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And that one's good. Durant.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
Irving kicks to George. To the middle, runner in the lane. And James with a nice bucket inside.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Here's Curry. He's got 8. And it's Paul George with the foul. New players in now for the East. Here's Durant. And he converts the layup. Durant's got 18 points.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Timeout called. East All-Stars. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Now here's Johnson. The good-looking shot from the wing.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
And the West All-Stars with possession. 15-point game. They get it back. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. That's a mammoth dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy out there on the floor.
Yeah, perhaps that'll give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole here.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will.
Kevin, you look at how they've built this lead, and one reason is their outstanding shooting from beyond the arc. That's always a weapon.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Frank Vogel. We talked about what it means for him to be at the helm of the All-Star side, and he said, really, it is a testament to my team. They've played great, and this is just a side effect of them having a great start to the season. They deserve all the credit. Love it, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
Durant doing all sorts of things. He already has 19 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
Here's Wall. .109 left here in the first quarter.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the board for them.
Yep, +5 in rebounds. That didn't take long.
That one goes. Count. 22 points for Kevin Durant.
Virtually uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
Outside DeRozan. This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Good on both. Al Paul. He's got 8. It's Curry outside, and that one's good. Curry's got 11.
He is just tearing it up this court. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Wall passes to Johnson, and stolen by Howard. Here's Lillard. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
17 seconds on the shot clock. 17.
Long range from the inbound.
Well, you know, it doesn't seem like they've missed many shots here.
He's with the ball. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. That is good.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
And so here are the West All-Stars. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Here's DeRozan. Johnson outside. Banked in off the glass.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
And the wide open shot from Paul. No good, trying to beat the... Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. Looking here, guys, at what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars. What do you think?
How about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor they're knocking down the triple.
And so in the game for the East All-Stars, Johnson is out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Wall, then it's DeRozan, and it's Hibbert in at the center position. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. And Wall kicks to DeRozan. Here's Hibbert, and he gets it to go. Hibbert's got his first basket of the night.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Back to Paul. Outside Durant. Paul outside. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And 11 points for Chris Paul.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The East All-Stars shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the East with some changes. Noah comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's George in for Joe Johnson. Howard with it. In low to Davis. The rebound by Noah.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Curry dishes to Durant. Connects from three-point range. Durant's got 25 points.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist.
Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
Yeah, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Now here's Paul. He's got 11. Sinks the three-pointer. Paul's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the West All-Stars.
Third three in a row right there. Adjustment
time for the defense, guys.
The jump hook, and good. He got the English that time as it falls.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher, he needs more than one guy to defend him.
And Davis can't get it to go. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
This has not been a pretty picture. I certainly expected a better game than what we've gotten so far.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Paul for 3, and that one's good. Paul's got 17.
It's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Wade, he's checked in for the East. Kyrie Irving comes in for John Wall. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the shot is good. That's 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Stolen by Noah. Inside, here's George. Oh,
ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time. Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities, that's what it's all about.
Here comes Irving. He's got 7. Irving double team. And taken away by Paul. The rim-rattling two-handed jam. That's doing some skyscraping.
And we're talking about a point guard there, Kevin. He can really raise up.
A flashy pass, monster dunk, whatever it is, I mean, this guy's got the versatility to do it.
Now, here is Irving. Wade on the wing. Back to Irving from past the arc. And Davis pulls it down.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
It's Durant with the drive, and that one's good. Durant's got 27 points.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Wade passes to George. That one's off, still out of sync.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Curry kicks to Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Irving double team. And George, here we go. Sweet little floater. George has got 10 points in the game.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
Wow, are they moving the ball right now? They look good.
Davis down low. He's against Hibbert. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Kyrie Irving, the #1 pick overall back in 2011, a player who promised himself he'd play in the NBA when he was just in the 4th grade. He said that came from his father. Confidence, confidence, confidence. That's all my dad preached. He'd always tell me, Kyrie, you could be this, you could be that. My dad had more belief in me than I had in myself. Gentlemen.
You know, it helps having people boosting you up, Doris. Thanks. Now, here's Curry. 14 points for him. For 3. And good on the basket. Hook it. Curry's got 17 now.
This is an absolute monster performance from him. He is pulverizing them from the three-point line.
Here's Irving. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Durant against George. Three-pointer. And it's Kevin Durant with the 3. Durant's got 33 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Paul against Wade. George, that's a 2-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And 12 points here for George.
And yeah, they're moving the ball now. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assisted buckets.
Steve, nothing makes a coach smile as much as pure, selfless teamwork.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
And it's Wade penetrating, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
Paul for 3. That's good. Paul's got 25 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though. Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Shots good by Durant. And here's Irving. 9 points in the game so far. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for the East. Chris Bosh is checked in for Hibbert. Millsap comes in for Joakim Noah. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for George. And it's Johnson in for Dwayne Wade.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
1:24 left in the first half. It's stolen by Curry. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Durant's got 40 points.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Now the feed to Anthony. And Davis sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And the shot is good. Paul's got 29.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Here's Anthony. Shot to stop the run. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
And Curry, here we go. Fires from deep. Millsap grabs the miss. And here are the East All-Stars. Here's Johnson. The West All-Stars pull it in. Howard's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Paul. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. The East making a switch.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Johnson. Shot is off. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
As effective as he was slashing to the hoop in that first half, he was even better finishing once he got there.
Those were some incredible dunks we saw. I mean, incredible. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in the last 2 quarters.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, the threes have been falling for him at a ridiculous rate. That first half was just amazing.
And when that's the case here in the second, I think he's just got to keep spraying and splashing them.
Curry is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Durant. And it's Howard in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. And then Durant with the jam.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
James with it. There's the dish to Wade. On the wing, Irving. Pass to George. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
James dishes to Anthony. And that one's good. Anthony's got 10 points.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Paul for 3. That drops.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Poke loose and taken away by Paul. The finish, throws down the breakaway jam.
They're scoring well here, really executing and building on this lead.
Gradually adding to the lead, I like it. I mean, they continue to work well offensively. They should be in good shape going forward.
Now here's James. Puts it up. That one wide left.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
And the West All-Stars with possession. This run now up to 13-2. Here's Curry. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. 22 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, they've got them on their heels the way they've been running the ball up and down, right down their throat.
Yeah, it's like a fast break drill out there, guys. A lot of great finishes in transition. Well, they need a shot or 2 to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break. Boy, you can feel the confidence growing right now for this club at the offensive end.
Really an ideal time to have one of these runs after halftime, but before crunch time. They're setting themselves up for a great fourth quarter.
Here's Irving following the basket by Chris Paul. That's good. And that's now 11 points for Kyrie Irving. Outside Curry. Cranes the three-pointer.
What a great start to the second half. They still haven't missed a field goal.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. Take a look at what Irving's done. He has 11 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Durant, and he makes both free throws. And the West All-Stars have possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Davis, and he banks in the layup. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb, guys, here in the second half. They're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Curry kicks to Nowitzki. Shoots it up. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The drive by Wade. But they get it back. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Wade's got 10.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Paul with the 3. Here's Howard, and the layup's good off the glass.
That sort of epitomized this game, guys. One team going all out, getting rebounds and putbacks, and the other team just dragging.
The shot by Wade, wide open. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside, Davis. Off the mark and a bad shot there.
Well, the defense backs off a little bit because he does not shoot the ball well from the three-point line.
Wade, good.
Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
They are enjoying, Steve, a commanding lead.
Well, and it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest, which is so critical during this grueling NBA season. And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Here's Anthony, and he gets it to go. Anthony's got 12 points in the game.
He had almost a free run to the hoop that time, Kevin. I mean, that was too easy.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Anthony Davis. Griffin comes in for Dwight Howard. James Harden, he's checked in for Paul. And Tony Parker subbed in for Curry. The East also changing it up. Roy Hibbert's checked in for James. Noah comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's DeRozan in for Irving. And here's Wade. He's got 14. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. He also urged them to drive the lane aggressively on offense, saying they won't be able to handle us if we can get bodies to the basket each and every time down the court. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Nowitzki, good.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Now here's Wade. He dishes it to Hibbert. DeRozan with it. And it's Harden picking him up. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for George. And John Wall's subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Now here's Noah. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Another shot, Hibbert. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Yeah, 100 points. I mean, one of those records that stood a long time, and perhaps no player has so single-handedly dominated the game the way Wilt did.
Wall against Parker. And Wall. Here we go now. Rejected by Griffin. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Unloads from 13. Pass to Griffin. Parker outside. On the wing, Harden, covered by Noah. The second chance effort. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight. No way you can get back into the game if you continue to give up layups.
Now Wall. They need this. Wall missing again. They are enjoying, Steve, a commanding lead.
Well, and it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest, which is so critical during this grueling NBA season.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
They recover it. And here's the break. Here's Harden. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
We've seen James Harden playing a good game here. He has 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
Now here's Wall. Kicks to Johnson. Back to Wall. Lets it go from deep. Wall missing again.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
That's good.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Here's Wall. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Misses the layup.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yeah, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass. Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
Defensive foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw missing, so it's both teams making substitutions here.
John Wall taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And the West All-Stars with possession. Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Bosch. Now Wall. He's got 5. Here's Johnson, and it's sent back by Nowitzki. Here's Paul, and released it in time, but it's off. Here's Irving on the court right now for the East All-Stars. We've got Anthony. Paul Millsap out there with Chris Bosch. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. Goes up, and Paul slams it in. Boy, look at the big ups, Clark.
Major bounce there. I mean, he can fly, folks, really fly.
And we're seeing more and more of that, it seems, guys, out of the point guard spot in the NBA these days.
Now, here is Irving. Durant with the steal. And now Durant running the floor.
Look out, man!
The rim is shaking. It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not
Holy
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Here's Anthony, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond the arc here in the second half. You look at the percentages, good numbers.
Just what the pharmacist prescribed. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they keep it up.
This is unbelievable. What a shooting exhibition we're seeing out there today.
He's with the ball.
For a long time now, the Western Conference has been the deeper conference as the top 5 or 6 teams have legitimate title hopes. But last year for the East, it was especially down, and it was really viewed as a 2-team conference.
Now here's Paul. Following the miss by Paul Millsap, Durant kicks to Paul. Dishes it to Curry. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. Outside for Durant. Off target from outside.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
No good from Bosch.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
And that one's good. Durant.
And he continues to shoot well after that blazing first half.
And here are the East All-Stars now. And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the East. LeBron comes in for Chris Bosch. And it's George in for Paul Millsap. Irving with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And Kyrie Irving again. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Left side Durant. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Irving, good. And here we go with Steph Curry. It's Durant with the drive.
Oh, my goodness. play.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy.
Oh,
I don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw one.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
Now, here is Irving. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Stephen커리.
You know, the NBA continues to get better at analyzing data and charting game results. Shouldn't surprise you that players shoot better off the catch than they do off the dribble. It's a big reason passing and ball movement tends to be more effective than one-on-one isolation play.
Here's Paul. He feeds it to Durant. Puts up a 3. Shot's good. Durant's got 55.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
And Clark, you mentioned the value of passing over isolation basketball. The term has even arisen for that one-man approach. They call it, Steve, hero ball.
Yeah, I think Doc Rivers may have made up that phrase. I love it. It's so true. You can't win with hero ball. You really have to share the basketball. The game is meant to be played with 5 players moving, passing, cutting, and sharing the ball, creating good shots for each other. How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Got that one up quick. 34 points for Steph Curry.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Now, here is Irving. 3-pointer. And the basket good. Irving's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Curry's shot is good.
Wow. What can you say?
And here are the East All-Stars now. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Now, toughness, such a key part of playing in the NBA. You know, a lot of times people associate that word with physical toughness, but sometimes it's just mental toughness as well. You know, trying to play through injuries, just focusing through adversity, overcoming a shooting slump, being able to play under pressure. I mean, that's all part of being a tough player.
Irving against Curry. Outside Irving. Off the screen. That is good. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter, and just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
It's Curry outside. No good. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Got a piece of it. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody. Steve, what about you?
Well, I wasn't thinking about soup. I was just impressed with the strong finish, wearing that rim out. And those are not the kind of three-point opportunities you can give to shooters in the NBA. These guys are just too good.
You're exactly right. It'll burn you every time, just like it's burning them here.
Anthony in the corner. Outside, George. Wide open look. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
There's no doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there. You know, we saw some coach turnover heading into the season, but nothing like a year ago when there were 13 changes of NBA coaches. I think that was a record, or if not, it was really close to one. Even winning coaches were getting let go. A lot of new NBA owners are coming in, and in some ways, it is a changing of the guard, quite honestly.
Here's Paul, outside Curry. The three, and Paul hits from deep. Paul's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the West All-Stars. And here are the East All-Stars now. And you know, you look at the coaching carousel, the profession has perhaps never been more volatile. Steve, you're getting ready to enter that yourself. A real shakeup right now, and hopefully it settles down.
Well, that's one of the reasons I got the opportunity, Kevin. So many changes, and so we'll see what happens. Hopefully that volatility won't be going on in the Bay Area.
A nice shot by George.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the West All-Stars.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Kevin Durant. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
Curry gets the bucket.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Now here's Anthony. They shoot again, and Davis sends it back. Paul kicks to Durant. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 62 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now, thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
George passes to James. Irving kicks to Wade. Back to Irving. Passes it to LeBron. Anthony down low. He's guarded by Howard. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. That's good from Anthony. And the West All-Stars with possession. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant for three. And it's the East with the rebound.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Here's Howard. Hits the outside fadeaway.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's LeBron. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. Guys, your thoughts?
It's almost like they're rubbing it in a little bit with this timeout, guys.
Yeah, not really much to talk about. Let's get the game over and move on.
The three from Harden can't connect. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.